What is up, you guys? This is Chris, aka Thrift BCQ, and in this video I'm going to be sharing you 5 things that I was able to do to help me increase my sales on eBay. Now, if you're new to my channel, my name is Chris and I am a reseller up in Toronto, Canada. Now, as you know, we are in trying times right now, and we are doing whatever we can as a reseller to try to get as many sales as we can, whether it be stocking up on inventory or listing things a certain way. But I've been having some very good success these probably the last couple months for sure, just doing these 5 things, and honestly it's been helping so much. After doing them, it has definitely doubled my sales within the last couple months. So again, this is just through my experience and what I've been doing. I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm just sharing my experience and what I've been doing, and that's been helping me immensely. Alright, so let's start with way number 1, and that would be listing more. Now, I had a whole bunch of things that I was able to pick up like maybe 3-4 weeks ago, and because I had all that stuff, I've been trying to list like a madman. So luckily they have been pretty easy to list, and so I was able to burn through them fairly quickly to make sure that I can get them on eBay as soon as possible. So that's one thing. If you think that you have things that you can still list, if you have a death pile, or take a look inside your house, see if there's anything you can list in there as well that you don't need, go ahead and keep listing those, because I mean, I'm sure there's going to be someone that's looking for that specific thing. You never know. But listing definitely helps to increase your chance to selling more items. Alright, the next thing I've been doing is running sales on my store, and I've been doing this pretty much every weekend. I'd say between the span from Friday to Tuesday, and it's definitely been helping over the weekends to help increase my sales. I do get more sales over the weekend than I do during the week, just because of it, and I know people are still at home, but I find that my sales have still been increasing throughout the weekend and as compared to the week. But I'll show you what you can do to create a sales event in your store. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is going to the website ebay.ca and making sure that you log into your account. Now once you're logged in, hover over My eBay at the top right and click on Selling. Now it'll take you back to your items that you have selling right now. And from here, you're going to see on the left side there will be an option that's called Marketing Tools. So click on that. And then it will take you to your marketing tools, but on the left side you'll see an option that says Markdown Manager. So click on Markdown Manager, and it will take you to all your promotions that you probably had before, but we're creating a new one here, so we'll create a promotion at the top right, and then it says take a percentage off each item. So this is where you would put in a specific percentage. I'm going to put 10 as an example over here, and from there I'll click on Select Items. So from here you would have to select either a rule for specific categories that you want to set the sale for, or just select specific items. So from here you can also choose a specific category if you want to run the sale on, say, DVDs for example, or clothes. You would just choose eBay categories and choose that specific category that you want to run the sale on. And what you can also do is you can filter out the price as well. So let's say you wanted to filter out items that have a price range of between, I don't know, $15 and $20. So from there you want to be able to, let's say you would put in $15 and $20, and it will show those specific items, and from there you can set and check off those specific items that you want set to run the sale on. So once you click on the items, click on the bottom right, and it will choose the option to confirm the selections, and then from there it will tell you to save and review. So make sure you go over all the items that you want to put the sale on. So click on Save and Review, and you'll get just a preview of what it would typically look like. So that's the name of the event, save up to 10%. and then you put a description of the event, but also make sure you put a date range as well of how long you want the sale to go on for. So for this one specifically, it's just an example, I'm not gonna put it on for too long, but I would put something like 6 p.m. it's gonna start, and then it will end today at, I don't know, 10 p.m. So let's put 10 p.m. and so that's the range that the sale is going to be going on. And then description, I just put 10% off sale, and then yeah, oops, oh, there you go. Okay, and then from there you click on launch. Alright, so once you click on launch, it's going to show you the scheduled sale that you'll have ready that will go live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's pretty much how you set the sale. And then after it hits 6 o'clock, you'll start noticing your listings. It will have a markdown, like it'll mark off the regular price and also put in the discounted price. Now, what I do specifically for this one is, because there might be things that could go could go for even more cheaper because of this sale, what I do is I mark up the price a bit on the items so that I would be able to essentially get it for the price that I want, but it'll still look like a discount to the buyer. So let's say, for example, I had a Nintendo game, it costs, regular price is $14.99. I would set it to $16.99 and then put 10% off, and just to show that it looks like they're going to be getting a good deal because it's 10% off. But in actuality, I'm getting it for the price that I want. Alright, so that's how you create a sale in your store, so it can help you increase your sales. I mean, it's been working for me, so I just wanted to show you exactly what you can do to help increase those sales. So definitely give that a try if you can. Now, the next thing you want to do as well is run promoted listings. That's another way of increasing your sales. By using promoted sales or promoted listings, you'll be able to become more exposed to people that are looking for your item. So eventually, when you are listing your item, it'll go down the list. But having your item promoted will keep you at the top of the list. And depending on how high the percentage you want, you can be on the top a lot more frequently, but it'll definitely cost a bit more. But for me specifically, I do it when there are multiples of that specific item. If I had a one-off item that no one was selling, I don't think you would need to have to put in a promoted listing, because you would technically be the only one, so you wouldn't really need to get yourself to the top of the list because you're technically on top. But I'll show you exactly step by step how you can promote one of your listings. Alright guys, so this is what you need to do. Go into your account on eBay, go to your listings, and I'll click on an item that's not promoted yet. I'll use the Starlink Battle for Atlas, click on promote, and from there it will show the trending rate, which is 6.4%, which will cost $1.92 if it does get sold, and then I'll click on promote. And that's how you pretty much create a promoted listing on your account on ebay.ca. Now, if you wanted to do bulk items, click on edit and edit selected. So what you want to do is you need to check off the items first that you want to have edited, or you can just check off all of them if you wanted to as well. Now, you got to make sure that these items you're going to be okay with setting them up with a promoted listing, and they are likely going to have the same percentage as well. So that's one thing to keep in mind, unless you have like a very expensive item that you want to create a promoted listing for, because 1% can mean a lot to a $100 item compared to a 10% one. So from here, I would choose first I check off the items that I want to edit. Now, this is, again, that applied if you wanted to do all your items at the same time, but you can just edit it directly from, like, you can just check off certain ones if you want. But just click on edit promoted listings, and then click on promote listings and put the specific ad rate you want. So it's set as 7 by default. Now this is just this is one I don't mind putting 7% for, so I'll just put close, or submit and close, and that should save that amount. Okay, and it's just going, there it goes. So Now it's you can click on submit changes at the bottom left to go ahead and confirm the details, and then click on confirm and submit, and that should activate the promoted listings for your bulk items. And then click on OK. It was saying you've successfully submitted your listings. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's how it's done with setting up promoted listings for multiple items. So I just showed you exactly how to do it for an individual item as well as multiple items. Okay, and the fourth thing that I've been doing to help increase my sales is ending the item and selling similar. Now, what I said before in the beginning is, again, once you list your item, eventually it'll go down in the list when people are listing more of that specific item. So to keep yourself on the top of the list, what you'd want to do is by selling similar, it's like you're creating a whole new listing, so it puts you back on the top of the list. And it's worked very well for me, just because I've had stale inventory, and then when I sell similar, it brings it back to the top, and I notice it gets sold fairly quickly after that. So I'll show you exactly how you can end an item and sell similar so that you can get your item back onto the top. Open up ebay.ca and click on my eBay and click on selling. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go to our list of items here. We'll take the first one here. It's going to be done in about a day and 8 hours and 38 minutes. It's the 1986 LJN figure over here. And so what we'll need to do is on the left side, there's going to be an option to edit. So click on the arrow and click on end item. Sorry. Yes, end item. And then from there, you would click on end on your listing. And that's how you end it. So from here, now you want to go back into your listings again. So go back to my eBay, click on selling. Okay, now go back to your listings, and then on the left side, there's going to be an option that says unsold. So click on unsold, and it'll take you to all your items that you currently have unsold. So scroll to the bottom, you should be able to see that figure again. So it's right there. And what I'm going to do is on the left side, there's an option that says sell similar. So I'll go ahead and click on sell similar. Now after I do that, what I want to do is I'm going to review the actual listing first. So I'll make sure the title is listed correctly. If there's any pictures that look weird or wonky, I'll redo them if I have to. Make sure the description's okay, and make sure the pricing is okay. So I'll set this at $22.99. Why not? Take out the dot. There you go. Okay, and I'll take an offer if anything. Can't go wrong with a good offer. Okay, that's fine. Shipping is good. Only to United States, that's correct. And then it's already been boosted, so that's fine. I'll go ahead and click on list item. Okay, and that's pretty much it. That's how you end the item and sell similar. So now that item is back on the top of the list now, and hopefully someone will be able to see it and buy it a lot quicker. Alright guys, and that's how you end an item and sell similar. Again, you always want to stay on the very top of that list of an item, because that's how you get searched. No one's going to search in page 10 of that item. You want to stay on the top as much as possible. Alright, and the fifth thing that I've been doing to help me increase my sales on eBay in Canada is reviewing your listings. Now, when I say that, I'm trying to go into each individual listing and take a look and see how many views you're getting on the item, and also take a look and see if you have the right keywords set up. Also, is your price being competitive compared to the other people that are selling the same item? If it's way too high in price, then I don't think people are going to really look at your item, unless you were, let's say, the only brand new condition item maybe. But you want to keep your item within the same range depending on the condition. And then also make sure your pictures are showing clearly, and then try to take as many photos as you can as well. And if there are any damages to the item, then you want to make sure that those are in your pictures as well, and also in your description. And for the description too, you always want to make sure they're as detailed as possible. And even if it's whether it be points or by sentences. I do points, point form notes to tell you what's included, the condition, and if there's any other information I need to add, I'll put it in there as well. So one thing I'll point out too with keywords is you just want to make sure that you can describe that specific item as much as possible. Whether it be an electronic, you want to make sure that the make, model, the color is all listed, the condition, and then also maybe if it's a bundle, you can mention it's a bundle. And then yeah, it's something where you just gotta make sure that everything is included and also spelled correctly. So guys, those are 5 things I was able to do to help me increase my sales selling in Canada. Again, it's a different animal here in Canada. You're gonna see not as many sales from Canadians, I would think, but surprisingly Canadians have been buying. I'd say it's increased definitely in the last couple months from Canada, but I'm still getting my general sales up in the US. And right now at this time, those are pretty much the only 2 countries I've really been selling to, just because there's huge delays and there's some travel restrictions right now with other countries. But again, the US market has been the bigger one for me. So hopefully this helped, and hopefully it will increase your sales in your resale journey. And thank you guys again. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. And also you can message me on Instagram at ThriftBCQ. And that is everything for now. I will see you guys on the next video. And thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. This is ThriftBCQ signing out. Peace out, guys.